Hello and welcome to the Comics Atlas. This is the series where we talk about the complete history of comic book characters. Today is Friday for Thor and the ever-caring Donald Blake. What Asgardian adventure waits for the mightiest of them all? Let's jump on the Bifrost and get amused. Issue 108 is the beginning of a new crossover between Thor and Doctor Strange. The sorcerer sends a mental distress call for his counterpart who flies all the way to his place. Strange is weakened after a battle with Mordo and a doctor is all he needs. Donald Blake proves more useful in this situation and saves the life of his colleague. But at the worst of times, during the operation, Odin also needs of his son. Thor ignores the second call, angering the mighty father who charges for battle. This is designed for Loki to act, traveling to Earth and separating Blake from his cane and from Jane Foster. It's panic time for everyone. Strange finds and returns the cane, making Thor leave again. The God Now tracks his brother for another battle starts. The Sorcerer Supreme once again interferes, liberating Jane from her magic prison. In the end, the Hands of Asgard return the God of Mischief to the Citadel while Thor reconciles with his father. The next enemy will be one on level with Loki, Magneto, the World's Fair and a work of art, Thor on stone. Just rejoice in it. Meanwhile, on the waters near New York, there's the Brothership of Evil Mutants. Magneto sends his offspring to go look for the X-Men on land while he makes experiments with its magnetism. The city feels the tremble of metallic stuff and Thor is now intrigued by it. He transforms and uses his hammer to follow the magnetic disturbance back to the place where the evil mutant lies. First, he tried to impress the Norse God with all his wealth and treasure, but when that doesn't work, a fight erupts. Much to the dismay of Thor, Magneto's power are able to keep the man and the hammer away, forcing Blake to take command again. Donald skins the cat until Magneto is distracted and he can be Thor again. The enemy of the X-Men then threatens to explode a nuclear bomb, random escalation, but Xavier's student suddenly appeared to save the day. Thor explodes the bomb far away from the city and we have a cheesy scene with Jane Foster. Nope. Once again, it's Cobra and Mr. Hyde. I swear to you, I'm tired of mentioning them, but these roaches will never die. They are freed and their powers are boosted by Loki. I still don't believe they are strong enough to face Thor, but okay. They kidnap Jane while Odin is observing his son. He again reaffirms his love for his mistress, prompting his father to banish him from Asgard. Thor doesn't take it seriously and wants to have a face-to-face talk, but he has to use the Bifrost to reach his destination. On the Rainbow Bridge, the ever-vigilante Heimdall refuses his passage and tries to drive him away. Thor makes his way through him and through a horde of Asgardian, reaching his father and asking him for time to rescue Foster. He is sent back to Earth where he battles his lame enemies. The place explodes, almost killing the woman in the process, but Thor creates a whirlpool where time stops so he can finish the fight without fearing of her death. Talk about overpowered! He finishes Cobra and Hyde in time while the Asgardians bicker about Odin's decision on Thor. It's Balder the Brave who walks the dangerous road to reach Harald the Healer, who makes the medicine for Jane Foster. He delivers it with his sword, making the will of Odin as our hero realizes Asgard hasn't forsaken him. Now we change to Tales of Asgard mode. A wandering stranger stumbles upon the land of the dwarves. Their king Sindri offers refuge, but quickly betrays him and sends him down to the trolls. It was all part of the plan though. The wanderer was Thor and he made his trouble so he can rescue the enslaved Asgardian on troll territory. The most generous of them all he's called. Reflecting the pages of the main story, on the next tale Thor is banished from Asgard. We are introduced to Ark in the Weak, cousin of Loki, who hears the news and dares to sell Thor to the Mountain Queen. Later, he is attacked by a group of giants and the battle is taken to a narrow canyon. It's there we learn it was a setup once again. Thor and Odin planned the stunt so their Asgardian army could surround the giants, forcing them to surrender. It's the same army that will witness the defeat of Odin. They come across a legion of rebels who seek to dethrone them. Odin then makes a baffling decision, attacking on the stronger side of their rivals. Surprisingly, the Asgardians are repelled and forced to leave the battlefield. Questioning his father, Thor understands the reasoning behind the harsh action. Odin wants to let it be known that even he can be defeated, maintaining the spirit of rebellion alive for future generations. Or to put it in another way, he's an arrogant idiot. Let's uncover the secret of Sigurd. Balder, Loki and Thor face Sigurd while passing on his forest. He looks fairly strong, but not strong enough to come victorious against three gods. In any case, he pokes them and gets defeated, but rises up each and every single time. There is his secret: every time he hits the ground, he gets stronger. The solution? Just send him flying away. You know, these are nice, definitely better than the first part of each comic, but they feel like side stories for our protagonist. I know bigger tales are to come. Tales which will engulf us in ever greater adventures which will decide the future of Asgard. Looking the other way, what do we have? Kidnap Jane Foster, steal the hammer, repeat. That's the formula, and it's really getting old. There's no actual villain who can rival Thor in any other way, only Loki, who tries to put Odin against him and actually outthinks him during some moments, but other than that it's pretty forgettable. My favorite part was Balder running to help his fellow god. But even before that, trying to influence Odin into helping his son. He's quite powerful and loyal, daring to challenge the Asgardian wilderness in order to save his blood brother. Wonderful. Anyway guys, that's it for today. Don't forget to leave your like, share and subscribe down below. You can also check my other playlists on heroes such as Spider-Man and Daredevil. This is the Comics Atlas, and I wish you all a nice existence.